All right. It's 3:46 a.m. apparently here, and you know what? I was bored. I'm just gonna say it. I was really bored. I fell asleep for like 2.5 hours, and now I just need to be up. Apparently, I don't know. I can't sleep. I just couldn't. I was really sad. So my sadness leads to game dev. Haha. Sleep is for losers anyway. I mean, I like game dev. I'm not sad about the game dev. I'm sad about the lack of sleep. But so I believe I was last working on that. But you know what I want to work? I was working on when she dies. But now I kind of want to work on. I want to work on. I want to work on getting everything in the background working correctly, apparently. Okay, one of the things I want to work on was making it so when Poppet dies, she actually just falls over dead and doesn't do a lot of not the right thing. Like, she doesn't spawn like a blood thing or anything like that. She just does a weird little particle effect, which is kind of lame. So, let's see. It does... It wants disables input. Sure. It attaches her hat, which is kind of weird, but it does work. It does reach player dead. I don't need this anymore, so I get rid of this so I won't forget that it's there. Where does it activate? I think it's player damaged. Remember, player damage is right here. Moved a bunch of stuff off here. Temporarily invincible. Character damage returns that thing there. Sure. Character damaged does this now, which decides between the two different damage things there. The mess at the moment. We'll make it better. Doesn't need to be this big of a mess. But here we are, doing here we are things. Why does it have that character death there but not the other? It adds his dead way down here. After all the bloodburst stuff, fair enough. So we hit this, and then if the player is damaged, it does this. But then I think reset the game causes her to double check here. There's lots of moving parts here, and I'm gonna have to make them even better in time anyway. Puts everything back to where they're supposed to be. New mesh visibility. Oh, its hat. Where's the hat? Let's only reset the game now. This is for the respawn location. It'll check something here. So I'm replacing the particle when she, dies to a blood thingy instead. I want to get hit intentionally. If she falls over, then it does it. Then it drops over here. That I like. I'm fine with that. But that would mean to be like way down here, right? But this is deactivated. Why is it setting it to there? I blow myself up a bunch of times, apparently. That's a quick way off the character. I love their little spoon. My favorite accident of animation. So she literally falls over, so it's after the death animation. Which is triggered by is dead. I need better notes or something. I made the system a very long time ago. And it wasn't very good. I knew this foot scene way up here or something. Maybe even attach it to the mesh itself or something. I don't know. It's not showing up when it should. His death happens right there. Oh, here's the respawn particle thing. I don't like that. Originally, I didn't have, you know, random blood to throw everywhere, so it kind of, I needed something, but... I deliberately picked right now to stream just because I had the most people on my Discord, see if they actually would, if it made any real difference. I don't think it will. I think they're just people who like the concept of, you know, who like chatting with me versus anything else. But I don't like this here. I think it's weird and unnecessary. Let's move things around a little bit. I can't see if this is actually spawning because of all the blood spawned by them, so I'm not sure how unnecessary this is, but I might need to use a different enemy type. Actually, that was a fine location, I'm thinking. I could just be asking it to do a lot in a short period of time, and that could also be an issue. Poppet needs to be simplified. Her stupid thing is just the worst. It's literally, like, most of the game is just her. She's just so many things. It's not even all included in here. It's just, you can just see the ridiculousness of just what she is at the moment. So. Some mechanics I'm not going to use, but I didn't know until I tested them. They weren't fun. This is broken somewhere, isn't it? I forgot to connect it all. Yep, right there. Let me switch to the voodoo doll so I can see if there's actually blood spawning or not. Let's try to die in the light so it's easier to see. Perfect. Okay, what I need to do is put something so I can see where it's spawning at. Let me get this thing here. Or just a simple plane is fine. Because it's a decal, so I can't see if it's spawning and hitting on the ground or not. Because if it doesn't spawn on the surface, it won't. You can't see it. It's a decal. It only appears if it's on a surface. I know it spawns because I put Tinka in place so that Tinka spawns, so... Well, no time. Yes, that's true. If I put a plane here, it will always spawn. Because the plane itself has the decal on it. I'm not sure I like this idea, but... So it is actually spawning, but the thing is, the other ones, when they spawn, it actually just causes doesn't do anything. Here, let's see. Can I clear this? Let's What is glass? It has to be actually clear. It's a real mystery because every other point it actually spawns just fine on the ground, but when she dies, it does not. It actually worked worse on that one. Apparently glass does not do what it wants. I know it's spawning though. Because when the plane is there, it shows a plane spawning, which means that it has to exist. Maybe the foot scene here is just not low enough? That'd be embarrassing. Just 2 points too high. Possibly. I have a ray trace from her feet or something. Maybe that's how it works. The best way to do it. I don't know. And it'll always spawn at exactly the right height if it finds the landscape. I don't always have a landscape though, so. There we go. Bounce off something? Fair enough. I'll probably have a character dissolve effect. And then have some sort of pure effect. I have an asset for dissolving, but I gotta watch their video on how to do it. Because I don't know how they run their system, but I'd admit. I do like the blood thingy more. The animation's a little slow though. Oh, I mean, a little fast. Maybe I slow it down. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. A lot of things to make it just look like a better setup in general. Can I see it slowed down? Is that possible? Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Nice and slow, so yeah. Too often things are just happen so fast, and it's like you don't give the player time to just see what's going on. Well, you know. Gotta learn the hard way by making stuff way too fast the first time and then just make it better later. Okay. I want her hat to fall off when she keels over too. Might be slightly too slow though, right? Does this look better? Why am I not getting hit? That's weird. What happened? Huh. Now she's not really walking either. I mean, I only changed the speed of an animation. Maybe it does weird things sometimes. Okay, somewhere it got messed up in the coding. First time I've ever seen that bug though, so. Okay. I'm much happier with that. This is good. Her hat falling off doesn't show up. Must not need this anymore. I can't even hear this. I don't need to attenuate it because it's where the player is, so it doesn't matter. Definitely a quiet night. Okay, well, I guess I go back to the exploding dolls, because they're more fun to watch anyway. They're definitely, I think, a lot closer to what I want than everything else so far. I need, like, probably another 5 or 6 enemies for this first area, really, to just kind of make it interesting. Because, I mean, it's supposed to be like 10-20 minutes, so that might be even too many, but I don't know, 5-6 more. I mean, I've got like 3 already, and then a boss that I'm working on, so it's not terrible. That's probably enough for a short period of time. Okay, so there's a curse particle, right? I think. Yeah. You know, I think I'm going to do a quick change here. That I don't like the respawn setup as much, but what if... instead of a respawn here... Fail. Because, I mean, it's not like this weird magical thing, it's the curse that's powering her, so it makes sense if the curse just brought her back to life. Also, I never need to set visibility for that either way. I think. I mean, I don't know. It should just activate and deactivate. This is the one that needs to do its thing. Oh, wait. One's fine. Then it's gonna go over to enable input, I guess. Let's get a different sound for this, right? Actually, wait, before I do that. What sound was I going to use for this? This one here. Because the only female voice I really have is the Amy one. I will find a better one later. Well, I'll probably just get a voice actress, but in the meantime... mean, careful's not terrible. And she just didn't just die, so she'd be warning the player to be careful, I guess. It'll do for the moment. See if I can just double use this curse particle to make it bigger for purposes of this, to make it smaller. Oh man. That person showed up just long enough to miss me blowing myself up. That actually wasn't too bad. Timeline? I guess I can't do a timeline in here. Is that really not possible? That seems weird. Might not be able to have them at macro. You cannot. So if I can't have them in a macro, then why don't I not put it in a macro? Like, I mean, it's just mostly for visual to make it cleaner, but I don't specifically. Noxious. The event itself is the thing that's not in here. Okay. Why will you not add yourself to this? He's just being finicky and dumb. Got it. I guess this can go with movement. It is part of moving the character around. I need one less particle for Poppet. That's also not bad too. Fan node. That was exciting. So I can kind of do this. I believe so. Well, don't do it this way. This, I actually only need 2 points in this. We're gonna make the entire length of this timeline like, I don't know, maybe 3 seconds or something, just to make it a little better. This one here will be at 3. Essence value will be 1, if that works. Now. And then its starting value will be 1, I guess. I think that'll work. Do this. And get back to blowing myself up in a second, as soon as I've got something worth testing. Update to this. Finished to this. I don't think I actually need a delay anymore. After all, this is a bit of a delay as is, so it's not terrible. I might need to multiply the vector for this to work out. Sure. Maybe. If I have one failing, it's that my math skills when it comes to all the vector manipulation isn't very good. It's really not. Like, it's okay, but I'll be the first to admit that I have to look up some of the math behind things. If it's vector related or anything. Will it work? That did not quite do what I wanted. I was hoping the crutch particle would get larger, and then it would, basically envelop her, and then she would get, you know, sent back to the location as part of, like, the crutch particle, so. I'll clean it up once I figure out what I want the code to be. No need to convert it. When you just multiply it correctly. I guess I converted it there effectively. Same thing. Actually, is it? Might not be. It could be. Not really sure what happens behind the node on that one. I have no knowledge of C++, not a single bit. None, not a zip. You don't even need it for this engine. I know JavaScript, but that's not particularly useful for a game dev. I tried, it's terrible, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Oh, not enough damage. Get back in the light for a second, see if I can get the screen to fix up a little bit. I might speed that up. The sanity thing is slow. Okay, well, that did unexpected things. Very unexpected. Okay, well, you know. We're learning here, we're learning. So what I'm thinking is this number, like, it's multiplying each time, and it probably could just be 1. And this could probably just be 0. Like 90% of timelines, it's just like the same thing, 0 to 1, and then however long you want it to happen over. Maybe not, though. We'll find out. Keep blowing myself up over and over. But if you're gonna wipe yourself out, you might as well have explosions. Oh wait, I need to stand by the explosion. Okay. It sets a location twice, and that did not do as intended. We'll try 3 instead, but I need to figure out why it's setting our location twice. Oh, that's the macro. I don't care about the macro. Why does it set a location twice? Why does this not do what I'm hoping for? Like, it's too slow. I'm doing this in a weird order. Actually, I'll probably do it this order, right? I don't need this one anymore. Oh, I see why I had the world scale thingy going that I connected it weird. I fixed that problem by accident. And then I still got Destroyer Hat, though. I just Destroyer Hat. I don't actually know why I'm setting the visibility difference. If I'm going to hide it amongst the this curse particle, this seems actually highly unnecessary. Highly unnecessary, actually. Or when you make a system a long time ago and you come up with a better idea later. Things happen. You just gotta rework your code. Should spawn them all around this for purposes of that. I could also give them a mesh, but they're just here to blow me up periodically so I can test with that thingy. That actually wasn't too bad. If the curse just, you know, hits the whole screen real fast and then she appears back there. I mean, it wasn't quite what I was expecting, but it's also not awful because then I don't have to disintegrate her body or anything. It's just already good enough because it's blocking the screen. He fell over at a weird rate there. That's strange. That was what I was expecting more, where it just grew a little bigger, but it's interesting that it's inconsistent. Right? Because the first effect hit the whole screen. And this new one is not. Also, she suddenly falls over there after the first time. And it didn't even work there. Huh. It works really well the first time and terribly each time after. Let's do a little fixing here. Clean this up because it looks horrible. Now it's like less horrible. I don't even see her hat fall off. Let's do that, because I think it's still stuck to her. Maybe if it falls to the ground, it'll be more visible. Really, well, maybe I heard that. I don't know. It might not be loud enough. We're slowly getting here. It's slowly going to look good. Probably. It could look terrible. I don't know. Sure. This is literally on top of that. That's weird. Definitely clean my code up. Much easier to figure out where everything's going if you clean this stuff. Oh, we're not using this respawn particle anymore. There's ditch that. Recycling one particle for all of it's also kind of nice too. Plus, it just makes way more sense. Like, what's this other one? Why is it this bizarre flash of light that brings her back? There's no weird light that I know of, so I need to fix this this setup here with the double dead variables. I need to figure out where they're both appearing at and remove things that just don't need to be. I do this in reverse. We start this at, like, you know, a value of 3, and then oh, I can't do 1. That's right. That makes sense. I have to do just a value of 1. It can't be a value of 0. Because I'm multiplying it and then it'll leave it forever tiny and all that. Means this probably needs to start at 1 as well. A shrink timeline. Wait, doesn't that enable input somewhere else? Yeah. Why is it there twice? I really want to interact with the player, evidently, to the point where they need to input it twice, and you never have enough input, evidently. Clean this up a bit. Something is not part of it. Click undo here, figure out where everything is. A lot has to happen to reset a game. Very simple. A lot has to happen. Okay. Endlessly blowing myself up. What fun. Good, clean, wholesome fun for the entire family. Okay, well, her hat at least is there. That's a good sign, but it doesn't do a whole lot right now. Okay. And I can't move. Now I can, but the curse thingy doesn't do what I want. Enable physics on it so it falls and hits the ground. Be attached to... Oh, I see. As I spawn it, it's not actually part of her. Trying to avoid having to find it in the files. Oh. Let's see. I'll probably put this on combat. On the interface for it. Player dead. Oh, I was like, where is it? Player dead. Do I need any additional information on this? I think it just needs to send the thing saying that the player is dead. No additional info is required. The player is in fact dead. Okay, so with player dead, I can just do this here. Player dead. Oh, I guess this doesn't actually have that interface on it yet, but it will soon. Combat. Player dead. What do I currently have set on this? I guess simulate physics needs to be on at that point, and then just enable collision, huh? Physics only, I don't care. Physics. Yep. I could actually just have this destroy the hat. Not even a bad idea to have this destroy the hat, and I can make this simpler. I'll just call Poppet's hat, and that's that. Fine, do it twice for like or whatever. Oh, this one's already in the right location. It'll do. No, you make the line straight, it'll bug me otherwise. There's a lot of cleaning up my code here, I think is really what's happening. When I moved it moved a bunch of things around, so this do once is kind of in an awkward location as well. Sure, whatever. I'm disabling input and then disabling input. I'm doing it twice. I just saw it twice. I knew I did. Yeah. Why? Lots of weird code choices here that make no sense. That is why we clean our code. There's actually a double delay here for no reason. We'll X one of those out of here. So weird. Okay. Pull that away from there so it's not on top of that. Nice. Oh, what's up with this? Oh, yeah. There is that. Can't duplicate names. Fair enough. Yeah, instead of doing that Poppet, I can just have it done on the hat. I should have the hat float all the way over where she's at too. It'd be kind of cool. The hat, like, you know, just somehow stays alive, floats all the way back to where she's supposed to go, and then respawns her. It'd be funny. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. It seems maybe a thing, but we'll see. I think I'm just gonna do this instead. Move all instances of her hat. You don't use the respawn particle anymore. That's kind of clean things up, you know, the respawn particle. But you can't really activate and deactivate too many particles at the same time. It'll go weird on you. Any more references? Or are we good? No more references to the respawn particle. I definitely remember not to start streaming at the time I started streaming. This is a very bad decision. Alright, moth thing. Flew on my arm, then flew on my cup. Went away. I don't know where it is, but I hate it. Yeah, almost an hour and like 8 views. It's definitely not the best time to stream. Remind me not to do this again. I might be bored, but if I'm bored in the middle of the night, I should just, you know, work on my game and not stream it, and then stream it only during the times when people are actually potentially going to watch. Morning might be a good call. I might try that. Just stay up late today and just do that. Sleep in the afternoon when it's hot, so you don't have to deal with the 100+ degrees. I don't hate it. Let's see what happens out. The hat has physics and everything good to go. Not enough yet. Am I invincible? That's unusual. I screwed up. Let's go back to double delays, which is bizarre. Oh. For some reason it traded itself out, which is weird. gonna get rid of this double variable thing. Next, I don't like it. Too much confusing bad coding from a while ago. Too many things I tried to do on top of each other that just led to... It just led to this mess, like... Should, probably clean my code more, but I should also, I mean, now I build things for more expandability. Before I did not. That still doesn't do its thing. Okay, well, that just... Actually, the curse particle went away this time. It didn't do what I wanted, though. And each time afterwards, it doesn't seem to be all that great. Complex and simple. Okay. Alright, alright. That's fair. You can't simulate physics on something with a complicated collision like that. Oops. The default simple. I think the second timeline isn't doing what I want it to do at all. Maybe I just set it back to default of one and call it square. Also, this seemed almost cooler when I set it to a higher value. And just hit the whole screen. But it's weird that it doesn't do it the second time. Like, it worked perfectly fine the first time. Then it just kind of skips a bunch of things. I'll figure it out. Probably. Maybe. Oh. Got to even put the little thingy on the bottom. Edit. Disable for purposes of, recording a video or someone of the, little exploding anti-bells here. I was gonna have a cam, but my stupid, internet just isn't good enough at the moment. Okay, well, the hat went bye-bye. And that curse particle doesn't do what I want at all. But it is on the ground. It just kind of falls. That time her hat kind of just fell in a fun way. Does the hat even have collision on it? I mean, I guess it didn't fall through the worlds. That's true. What is the collision on the hat? Let's show simple collision. There you go. That has it. I guess I can give it slightly better. Okay, just be a lot better. Well, be like that. See if I care. It's... We get forward vector. Wrong one. Happens. Okay, okay, oh wait, no, it's just the gate, right? This isn't a character, right? So I can't launch it. What was the code for this? Do I need a cheat sheet sometimes just to remind myself of all this crap? There's always something I'm forgetting. Okay, so what uses... Maybe the platforms do or something? I need a reminder on this one. You know, I could remake her hat as a character. I think I'll just do that, because the effect I want is basically just exactly what happened when you launch a character, so... I might need to... Let's see here. Hi, Hussein Hader. How's it going? Try didn't say that right. Oh. You know, it's 4:55 a.m. here. How's your night going, or day, or whatever it is for you? I gotta multiply this, don't I? Multiply here. Context sensitive, please. Please. Like 100, and then we'll negate it. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna remake this blueprint as a character just so I can launch it, make it easier on myself. I can move component. It's just an effect to make the hat fly, so. And only when she dies, so. I am considering having the hat respawn, though. It'd be pretty funny. That's just like, yep. I am secretly the main character. Still don't see her hat at all, though. Then there's that weird effect there. Doesn't work the way I want it to at all. At least it goes back to normal, but... But each time afterwards, it doesn't seem to quite do what I want, does it? One time it worked okay. But again, where did Hat go? Let's remake this as a character and just launch it. Make it easy. Not a skeletal mesh. Do I want to convert to a skeletal mesh, or does that matter? I don't think it matters. I can just add a mesh. Where was the other one? Minus 180. Well, it just attaches to it when it spawned in anyway, so we'll see what that does. But for now, I need to add the interface again. Combat. Okay, and then we're going to make sure to spawn this particular one there, which means I might need to make a quick change. I hate when it makes a specific one. It could just as easily make a normal ass one and be great, but nope. Doing this in the other screen. Give it a second. Want to be able to do that. Okay. Player is dead. Copy a bunch of this and then delete what I don't want. I'd have to set them both to collision, right? Yeah, because there's two different collision types here. No collision is fine. And then I need this. That. Alright, and then I believe that'll do what I need it to do. See where her hat appears at now when she spawns in, because it might not attach to the right location or do something weird. It does that all the time. Yep. I'm still gonna see if the actual physics works in the hat. I just gotta lower it down, but whatever. Do that. Then let's move the hat down. I believe that was like minus 180 or something, so let's throw. That's gonna be too far. Is it? I don't know. Let's see if it is or isn't. It might not be. It might be perfect. Best not to question these things. Well, you can if you want. It's question each. Oof. Just set those to 100. Just blow myself up faster. Oh, perfect. Did you see that? That was beautiful. The issue is that animation doesn't always play right after the first time. Alright. So the hat's working very well. Means I can delete the other crappy hat. It isn't worth the time. Yep. All still good. I hate not having the space. Somehow it already exists, that's weird. How is that possible? Well, we just recommended I close everything and open it again, so here we are. Don't save. I'll relaunch it all because, well, I might as well follow its warning. You never know, it could get all weird on me. I just spent 400 years trying to load. Loads the test map. I'm not even using it at the moment. I probably should use the test map for this kind of stuff. I'll give it a couple hours, and if no one's watching in a couple hours, I'll pick a different time. I admit I'm actually considering doing horror creepypastas instead because I think that those have a better market. People are more interested in that stuff, and you know, it's cool though how people to chat with and work on my game, but I'm not really netting a lot of people doing that. Like, I mean, game dev is not very enjoyable for people. That's a good sign. Nice, beautiful error there. We never send the errors because why? I don't think Epic cares. It's just an error caused by me. Meanwhile, Epic's all like, "Hey, free stuff." There's something pretty cool at the moment. I even know this Marvel Midnight Suns. Wait, never mind, they gave that away already for free. Huh. That message was wrong. They gave their mega sale. Yeah, mega sale. Mandalords is free right now. No, it's Midnight Suns is free, yeah, so. For some reason you want this. Midnight Suns got your back. I don't actually know anything about it. I would play it, but I'm sure the sounds are copyrighted or something stupid. Probably got a million microtransactions, and the mere thought of playing it makes me not that excited, but maybe it doesn't. I mean, it's free, it's $0. I can't really complain too much. I guess I can. Well, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna end the stream because I don't want to solve this problem, and I'm not gonna probably sit there and do that on the stream. It's gonna be me looking through Reddits and stuff trying to figure out what's wrong with it. It's weird that something on that would break it, though. That's the thing I don't get. Why would that map break it? And I didn't add anything to the map. All I did was add to Poppet, so. It could also just be a memory issue, but to be fair, I have the thing set to lower graphics now, so I don't get as worse of performance here, because the video memory has been going grossly over, and I need to not have that be a problem anymore. Zoom. Game dev's a lot of fun, but we'll go ahead and say it. I don't think there's this huge demand for game dev. Just in general. I think there's more of a demand for tutorials on how to do it. And even then, the demand for that doesn't seem incredibly high. There might be more demand for simpler things than like more intensive stuff like this, though. A lot of people have computers that are not capable of this. be honest, sometimes it feels like my computer isn't capable of this. I don't know. Let's check the situation on Poppet's hat. Characters. But yeah. I see. Her hat appears to be broken. Huh. It told me not to save and then did some weird thing. Yeah, okay. Whatever. EP Poppet hat. Capitalize it. Good news is I kind of remember all the stuff anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. Combat. I wonder if animation would be cool to do in this. There's got to be a use for this engine that could, you know, be something people want. Animation could be a thing, though it takes a long time to get those going, so I don't even know. But you wouldn't have to program all this gameplay mechanics. You could just literally have that. Huh. Alright, so let's set the collision and all these things like that. Collision for this is none. And the collision for this is also none. And the static mesh has a no collision as well. And then that collision. Physics only, I don't care about the rest of it. That physics. Oh, it's already on it. Smart. Get forward vector. Actor's fine. Multiply. I just launch it up. Let's do this to float. Multiply this again. Oh, I can't do that. Add. We'll say 50. Never mind, negate first. Then add 50, I guess, and then launch character. Actually, no. Don't do that one. Don't, no. That's just gonna lead to bizarre things that don't need to happen. Just add 50 to this. want her hat to go up some or something, you know, make it more interesting. Or I guess it just launches the whole character, so it doesn't really matter. Sure. PP Poppet hat. Don't know why I couldn't just drag that. But cool, I guess. All this over a hat. Refresh it. He's so dumb. Rather than checking refreshing notes on compiling, it's like, no, you gotta do it. You think it would refresh an error node once just to see if that's all the problem was? But nope. Can I play now? Maybe I should turn this into an animation. Oh, I'm dodging it. Where'd the hat go? Where hat? Can't turn the camera to find out where hat is, but might be too much motion on it. That was slow. I can't say I like that. I will make her falling over dead actually look good. I will make it so it works perfectly, and then I'll worry about everything else separate. I like that the hat got launched. That's nice. I don't like that the hat looks like it's facing the wrong direction. That's a little weird. I can do maybe like a 2-second delay or something. A little better. That curse thingy looks not that great. I have to wonder if maybe it's something to do with their animation graph. It might be. Hmm. Probably gonna be one of those things where I look up on Reddit because I've got some setting wrong. I'm trying to figure out what could possibly be the issue here. But I suspect it's outside of my wheelhouse at the moment, so I'll almost certainly have to look that one up. I'll mess with the death particle here a bit. This is not doing what I want. What if it's just attached to the player, though? What am I doing? Invisible. Weird that I can't see it, but sure. Also, 1.25 is the ending one. I need to put it back to that at the end, so I want it to look correct, so... Actually... Is that relative scale? I want to see what this looks like. And we're also gonna do this right here too, I guess, and make it... Ah. Hmm. Safely say that is nothing. I also attached it to the mesh, so I wonder if that changed some things here. We'll have to see. Which just yields the value, right? A 1.5. Oops. A little better, but it's not quite right. Actually, let me see exactly the information it's giving me on this one, because I don't know if it's I might be thinking the wrong thing. No, off like that. So let's do it this way. Update here, and then I'll be able to see exactly what it is and make it I guess yellow or something. That's fine. It'll do. Huh. Yeah, you know, I'm starting to think Mr. Beast is right. I mean, of course he's right. When it comes to YouTube, he's always right. But maybe it is just all about doing all you can to get a lot of views on one video and trying to like stream and do things. I mean, like streaming just mostly aside would be a reason to work, but yeah, it makes me work harder. But not really yielding too much interest in what I'm doing. It's barely yielding anything. YouTube doesn't exactly help you out, so. That seemed okay. I didn't see the messages though. I wasn't even looking. I was just kind of. Our hat's still there, huh? Nice. Yeah, it's not even displaying the things. Why is it not displaying? I guess the duration is low, but it should still say them. Well, there's so many things wrong there, but the hat didn't go away. It actually got hit. You know, I guess I need a thing on there telling it not to blow up when the player's already dead. Now, we'll get to that in a second. First, let me fix this hat thing here. I think the hat stays too long. And the reason why the hat stays too long is I didn't tell it to ever be destroyed. Well, let's sit there for a second. What am I looking for? Lost my train of thought for a second here. Oh, I know. No, they're enabled. But why isn't it playing them? Huh. Or maybe it doesn't yield no result? That can't be right. What would be the point of a timeline if the end result did nothing? It worked. But the problem is it's not an actual not an actual amount. So like it's not a not rounded. So we'll do a greater than 0.2. And then a second one here. Another branch, if it's actually true, then set to false there, and then just never do it again. That means in the middle of this, giant timeline thing, it should actually work. And then get rid of all this garbage here. It doesn't need to be there, but temporary coding and all that. Yeah, I'll give it like another 7 minutes, and then I just streaming during this time seems like a really bad decision. Like maybe if I kept streaming at normal times, but I don't know. I just don't think I'm available during the times it's best to stream if I'm going to stream at all, and I gotta consistently do it. And even then, I haven't really achieved anything much in a couple years of messing with it, to be honest. I think it's probably better just to make videos. So far, this effect's looking good though. Actually, that came out pretty good. I just gotta figure out why the animation isn't working very well. I think I wanted to create a thing for this thing here. That doesn't work very well. You want them all to call the player rather than the player send out a message to all of them, because then the players keep track of all of them. It's fine, I guess, actually. I think the player already has a record of all of them though with the light thingy, doesn't it? Let's call this player info, actually. And we'll start adding information to it that I want to send over. This way I can actually do more interesting things with it. Why is this refresh it? So dumb. Oh no, let's see. Uh-oh. Don't rename that function. Why are we doing this? Oh. Somewhere along the line, it did a bunch of extra changes that don't need to be, Uh-oh. This might have caused some problems that I'm missing here. Let's see. Just be player dead. Uh-oh. You're dead. I'm gonna use the arrow to track the other two down because I forgot what they were. Might be causing problems. Player info. That's fine, let's make that change now. A weird order on that. Like nothing of what went on there. Hey, that was a thing that happened. Wait, I'm not even using this target damage anymore, am I? Huh. See if it all explodes. Probably gonna call it though after this, because I won't really watch anyway, and this time was a terrible choice. See this now. That didn't move. This is weird. Wonder why the hat didn't move. Let us solve this mystery here real fast. Not that it matters, but sure. Oh well. I'll figure it out a different day. We'll test this one more time here. Then probably sign off. Release vanish. I don't know where hat isn't moving, but whatever. Seems like it work okay. Anyway, I guess I'll figure it out later. But I think I'm gonna wander off because I picked a very bad time to stream. Happens. But I'll try maybe a different time or something. Or maybe I'll try making videos instead. You know, I really just am not available to stream at a time when people might want to watch. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I have a terrible schedule and it doesn't work very well. Anyway, I'll catch everyone later. So have a wonderful night, evening, morning, or whatever you have going on. See ya.